Hello friends, you will see this gentleman again. 2 or 3 more classes you will be meeting this man, because this is a basic knowledge required for phonetics, English phonetics or any phonetics for that matter, because phone means sound. You are producing sound in. Sound can be produced only by speech organs or organs of speech. And this is what you see. Yesterday I told you about the sagittal section. You remember, no? Sagittal. C-S-A-G-I-T-T-A-L. Sagittal section, or this is also known as vertical section. Vertical section of your head. But don't try to put this into practice, because afterwards there will be no point in learning phonetics. That's right. Okay. So here we are. Once again I will point, means we will get familiar with these things. You know it already. This is the tongue. This area. This is the tongue. And this is the roof of the mouth. This is the mouth or oral cavity. Oral cavity. Mouth is simple, right? No, you can see mouth. Open your mouth, etc. You know, Johnny eating sugar. Open your mouth. There is a nursery rhyme, no? Yes. So mouth. Yes, mouth. That is oral cavity. Oral surgery, you know. Yes, surgery in the mouth. That is oral surgery. Orally taken food and nasal feeding and oral feeding. Oral feeding means through your mouth. Nasal means through your nose. Yes. Yes, that's mouth. Then roof of the mouth. Next is roof. Just as you have got roof of the room here, roof of the mouth. Or you call it palate. P-A-L-A-T, palate. Palate. That is the roof of the mouth. Then this space here is nasal cavity that you cannot see. Oral cavity you can see. You stand in front of a mirror and say, like this, then you can see the oral cavity. But nasal cavity you cannot see. Alright, lips you can see. Yes. Teeth, of course, you can see. Then what else? Gum, you can see. Gum. That is the front part of your, what you call, palate, so that you can see. Or you can say alveolar ridge or teeth ridge. You call it teeth ridge. Alveolar ridge or teeth ridge. Understand? Teeth ridge. And what else you have? Here you have got the windpipe, and here you have got the vocal cords. Vocal cords, sound box, where you have got 2 tissues. Vocal cords, and there is an opening, slight opening between the 2. Suppose this is you imagine this is vocal cords, these 2 tissues. And this is an opening. This opening is called the glottis. Glottis, you can feel it. See, you can say, I told you, P and B, you say. Alternatively. P, B. See that B. And something is coming and pushing forward and also touching your palms, and you can see vibration. Yeah, that is the thing. Alright, is that clear? Then tongue. Tongue you have got the apex or the tip of the tongue, that you can see. That is the thing. A blade, or you can say the front of the tongue. That also you can see. Up to this you can see front of the tongue. And you can see the middle of the tongue. You can see middle also. You can feel it. Back of the tongue, you can go further, feel it with your fingers. But sometimes you will omit. The vomiting sensation will come. No? The Romans used to do that. Romans, after eating their belly full, making it full, and they want to eat again. So they will put their finger inside and inside the throat, up to the throat. So they might have every day felt at the back of the tongue. No? Yeah, that is the thing. And back of the tongue, you have got alveolar ridge, upper lip. Symbol upper lip. This is lower lip, and this is teeth. So these are the organs of speech. Nothing to worry about them, because you have every one of us, no? We are using these organs of speech for speech production, and also you are using this for eating. The ice cream, yes, your burger, your pizza, and all those things. No? Then you have got lots of things now these days available in the market. Chicken, there is chicken. Some people eat chicken, you can see. Yeah. Okay, that's all. So this is what is fine. Now, our next question is, of course, you are familiar with this. Now, once you are familiar with this, why do we learn these names? Why do we learn these names? Because consonants and vowels, they are classified. You have to classify them. There are 45 sounds. How are they produced? How are they classified, etc. depends upon the movements and the actions of these organs of speech. Understand? The organ of speech that moves, so maximum movement you can see. Most of the time moving, that is your tongue. That is very clear. And you can see from where do you get the energy for this? For a car you get it from your petrol and engine, you can see. But from where do you get the energy? The energy is supplied by air from the lungs. Air from the lungs. Understand? You breathe in and then the air is there, that air. And what do you do with this? You push it out. Air from the lungs, you push out. That is called air stream. See, you can see stream of water, like that. Air is flowing. So you call it air stream. Air stream. Air stream. So, what is the air stream mechanism? Air stream mechanism. What is meant by air stream mechanism? How do you produce the sound? From where do you get the energy? Energy is supplied by lung air. Air comes from the lungs. Then what do you do? What do you do? Do you push it outside or you take it in? You will ask me how is it possible to make a sound by taking the air in. You can produce, See? So these are sounds that you can produce by taking the air inside. But what we do is just the opposite. English. Pushing it out. That is called aggressive. A-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E. So what is the airstream mechanism? Airstream mechanism is aggressive, means pushing out. You are pushing the air out. When you are pushing the air out, what happens? There are half a dozen people here to modify that. Half a dozen people means half a dozen organs of, half a dozen plus more organs of speech. They are there to modify that airstream. Understand? Airstream can be modified in many ways. See, for example, as the airstream comes, again, completely stop it. Up. Release it. Stop it, release it. Up. Uppy. Actually, what are you doing? You say up, up, up. So what are you doing? Complete closure and sudden release. Understand? So that is one way of producing sounds. You can use, there's a total closure. C-L-O-S-U-R-E, closure. Or you can say complete. Complete closure. And sudden release. Sudden release. That is, for example, English sounds you can p, b, p, b, t, d. Look at this. T, d. 6 sounds. K, g. Now what happens here? So, as I told you, these are people who modify. They have got a name, articulators. They are called the articulators. Stress is here. Articulators. Organs of speech, they are called the articulators. Articulate means produce. That's all. Produce. Simple meaning is produce. They help to produce the sound. Produce the sound. So they are articulators. Now you can see some of these move. Some of these are stationary. Means they don't move. They cannot move. For example, the hard palate cannot move. See that? The alveolar ridge or the teeth ridge cannot move. But soft palate can, or velum can go like a shutter. It can shut the nasal passage, open the nasal passage. Listen. When you say singing, see that? That is nasal passage is closed. And then nasal see that? When you say you can feel it, no? Inside you can see it is moving up. Understand that? Yeah. So then you have got what is called that is movement. So articulators that move, they are called active articulators. Active. And those who are not moving, they are called passive. Passive. Articulators, passive. Understand? See that? So, for example, tongue is an active articulator. See that? And then you have see the soft part I told you, active articulators. Tongue are active, lips, active articulators. Teeth, not active. But if teeth starts moving, what will be our situation? The dentist will make millions if the teeth start moving. After each sound production, after producing each sound, you have to go to the dentist to fix it. You got the point, yeah. So that is not possible. So these organs of speech, they are called articulators. Active ones are called active articulation, means moving. And those articulators that cannot move, you call passive. So then what will happen? How are you going to modify this? Active articulator will move towards the passive. Understand that? That is what happens. Now, I told you about the lung air. The lung air is, the energy is aggressive pulmonic. Pulmonic, that is the word. Aggressive pulmonic. Aggressive pulmonic airstream. Airstream is airflow. Pulmonic means from the lungs. Pulmonic, lung, related to lungs. Aggressive. So, airstream coming from the lungs are pushed out. And then on the way they are modified. When they are modified, you hear different speech sounds. Understand? Aggressive is going out. Understand? Yes, I think now that is clear. Active articulator and passive articulator, etc. Now, the way the airstream is modified, the way it is modified, the way the airstream, the air passage is modified or restricted by various organs. Just now I told you one, up, like this. The airstream is modified or restricted. Here what happens is closed, complete closure, sudden release. P, B, P, B. In normal speech we don't say like this. For example, then you want to produce the means to form the word put. We don't say like this now. Hop. We don't say like that. That's when teaching there will be some exaggeration. That's all. We don't always do that. But what is happening here is complete closure. See, that is the way the airstream is restricted. That is called a stricture. Stricture. S-T-R-I-C-T-U-R. Stricture. What is that? Stricture means modifying of the air. Modifying of the airstream as it passes through the mouth or nose. Air can only pass through the mouth or nose. There is no other way out. If you close your nose and also your mouth, what will happen? You get suffocated. So somehow it has to go out. When there is a charge, there should be discharge. Your lungs charge, and then it has to be discharged. Yes. So structure means how the passage. It comes from here, and this is the passage. How is it modified? Who modifies? Depends on. So that passage, the air passage is restricted. What restrictions the air passage undergoes? That is called stricture. The air passage, as I told you, the first one, the very simple one is the closing. Complete closure. Alright. So now we know some words like this, isn't it? Very simple words. Okay. So now today we will take the consonants. I already told you what is meant by consonants. Consonants, when you produce consonant sound, what happens is there is some obstruction or narrowing in the mouth passage or the nasal passage. Understand? Either there is obstruction or there is narrowing. The narrowing can be close or can be little vertical with ease. Narrowing can be. Well, that we can see. So today what we are going to do is we will see just one stricture. Stricture means modification of the air passage. Airstream. How is the airstream modified? That stricture is already I have shown you. See, when you produce sounds like this, P, B, T, D, K, G. So we will take this 6 sounds. What happens is, in the first case, P and B, the air is completely closed by both the lips. Bilabial, listen, bilabial. Both lips means bilabial. Bi means 2, both the lips. Bilabial closure we say. And then what happens? Suddenly release. P, B. Understand? Both the lips. And what is the sound that you hear? You hear a plosion sound. Like this. Like that. P, P, B, P, B, B, P, B, plosion. So you call them plosive sounds. Plosive, bilabial plosive. Plosive means you hear a plosion sound, explosion. Airstream is completely blocked by the lips. So you say bilabial, bilabial. And you hear a plosive sound. We are now discussing P and P only. P and B only. The remaining we are not. So that, what are we going to do here? You find out the structure. Based on that you can say, you give a name. Who modifies? In this case it is 2 lips. So you say bilabial. Now what kind of sound that if you hear? Plosion sound. So it's the plosives. So you call these 2 sounds how? Bilabial plosives. Plosives means bilabial means the place of articulation. The place of articulation. Where do you, which part of your mouth or which are the organs involved in producing this sound? So that is your place of articulation. Bilabial. What kind of sound you hear? That is plosion sound. So you call them plosives. Listen. Now let us take the next two. T and D. T and D. Sorry, you have to be, these are to be written exactly like this. Like printer letters says. T and D. T. What happens? There is an active articulator playing a major role. Tongue. T. T. Where does it go? It moves forward, moves upward to alveolar ridge, gum. And there is a closure there, complete closure. While this is happening, what happens to the soft valve? The soft valve raises and closes the nasal passage. See, when you say tip, that is tip of the tongue goes up to this place. This is the alveolar ridge. And the soft valve will be raised, closed. So complete closure. Then sudden release. Understand? So that is, these two are also plosives. Complete closure and sudden plosives. But what plosives? This is the place of articulation. Tongue and the alveolar ridge. So in the description of consonant sounds, we don't use the name of the tongue or the part of the tongue. We don't explicitly mention that. We use the passive articulator's name here. Which is the passive articulator? The alveolar ridge. So you call them alveolar plosives. Alveolar plosives. We don't say teeth ridge plosives or gum plosives. That's what I said, we use this word. What happens is, the tip of the tongue is raised and it touches this alveolar ridge. And there is a closure here, complete closure. Try. Close for some minute. And by this time, this also will be closed. So the oral cavity will be open up to this part. Suddenly the tongue is removed. You cannot remove the alveolar ridge, so tongue is removed. And then air escapes with the plosive plosion. T, t, d, t, d. See that? So you call them alveolar plosives. Now, take K and G. Here what happens is, again complete closure, but the part is different. The back of the tongue, this part, is raised towards the soft valve and it is closed. Along with this, soft valve closes the nasal passage. Two closing, of course, that is there in all the 6 sounds. There are two closures you will find. The soft valve is closed, otherwise what will happen is the air will come to the mouth. No? Pam. Like that. Pam. Like that. Pam. Bam. Pam. Ba. Ta. Ta. Pam. Ga. Like that. That is not the sound that you hear. So it is very clear that we are closing this nasal passage. Air, we allow air only to escape through the oral passage. And there is a closure. See your tongue? This tongue, what will happen? Suppose the tongue goes up like this. See? This. And you have got this. This is the soft valve area. See, it will be like this. This is the tongue and the back of the tongue. See that? Going up. So there is a complete closure. Then what will happen? You remove the back of the tongue move downward, then air escape. K, g, k, g. Understand? So what will you call? The closure is helped by, who helps you to close the oral cavity or oral passage? Velum. So you call them velar plosives. Velar plosives. So you have these 6 sounds, they have one thing in common. What is that one thing? There is, the structure is complete closure and sudden release. So you get a plosive sound, a torsion sound. So what is common is here, complete closure and sudden release. Sudden release. So the structure involved is structure. That is the modification of the airstream. Structure means modification of the airstream. Is involved is complete closure and sudden release. Understand? Then you hear a torsion sound. So you call P, B, T, D, K, G plosives. Now you pair them depending on the place of articulation. This is called the manner of articulation. How? The how of articulation. Manner is plosive. Manner, manner of walking, how you walk. Some people walk like this, some people walk like this. So there is a manner of walking. Manner of talking. You talk in one way, I talk in another way, that is a manner. Yes. So how do you hear the sound? That is the manner. So according to the manner or how of articulation, you can say they are plosives. These 6 sounds are plosives according to the manner or how of articulation. Right. Now, place of articulation. Where does this happen? Which are the active articulators here? 2 lips. So you call them bilabial. Here, the tongue and the alveolar ridge. So alveolar plosive. Here, tongue, back of the tongue and the velum or the soft palate. So you call them, what do you call them? Velar plosives. So 2 criteria you can see. One is manner, second is where, or one is where of production, where, and the other is, or you can say place of production, place of articulation. The other is manner of articulation. According to the manner of articulation, manner means how the sound escapes. What do you hear? That is manner, how the sound escapes. You call all the 6 sounds plosives. According to the place of articulation, you pair them. These two lips. This is alveolar ridge and tongue. This is soft palate and tongue. So this is 2 lips, or we say bilabial. This is alveolar and this is velar. Velar means velum. See velum here? Soft palate, the name is not given here. Soft palate or velum. V-E-L-U-M. You cannot say soft palate plosives. We say you use velum, and the adjective from that is velar. Did you get that idea? Yes? Yeah. What do you call P and B bilabial plosive? One, place of articulation. Second name is, what is that? Manner of articulation. Here, place of articulation, manner same, and therefore you call them plosives. Alright. Now, you have got another very interesting thing. I told you, if you want to describe a sound, you should know a full description or labeling. For example, how do you label yourself? Means your name. Your name is, you say like that. Syriac and Mathew, or Syriac and Tom. So there are three words. One is your father, because the other is your mother, and the other one is you. Or you can say, yeah, it can happen like this, no? So long names like this. You have a word like this: Rebecca, Susan, Alvin, Jetto. So that this is one name. That is a label given to a person. So this is name of the student. This is mother's name. This is father's name, and this is grandfather's name. So there is some meaning there. So you can find out. This is a label. Where how many parameters are there? Parameter means specification, or how many ideas involved in this. Like that. You have to see, when you describe a sound, a consonant sound, first is whether the air escapes through the mouth or nose. Here you can see mouth. If you take, let's say, per, we are going to label this. Then, what is this? Mouth or nose? Mouth, and therefore oral. It's an oral sound. The second point is, see whether the vocal cords vibrate or not. Fluttering of the vocal cords. P. Nothing happens. P. Sorry. P. So it is voiceless. Remember I told you, no? First class I told you about voiceless. Voice is made by the vocal cords. Voice means vibration of the vocal cords. But it is a B, vibrates. So here is doesn't vibrate. They don't vibrate, sorry. So oral, voiceless. What is the meaning of oral? Sound comes through mouth. Voiceless, vocal cords don't vibrate. What is the next one we saw? So, place of articulation, bilabial, means two. And finally we saw manner of articulation, so that is plosive. See that. So, four term labels you require to describe a sound. Just as here I have got 4 term label. Name of a person. So here this is the name of this sound. For that you take, these are the parameters or specifications. Whether it comes through nose or mouth. When nose sounds are there, nasal sound, see that? Voiceless, vocal cords don't vibrate. Bilabial, 2 lips, plosive, manner. So what do you say, no? When you describe a sound, you describe it like this. You say, these are the points. No, the standard way of describing is you will say bilabial. First word we use is the place of articulation. Bilabial, oral, voiceless, plosive. And very often we don't use this because except for 3 sounds, all the others are oral. M, N and Ng, all the others are oral sounds. All the vowels are oral sounds. All the diphthongs are oral sounds. Therefore, even if you don't say this, it's okay. If you want to say, you can say. So you will say like this. Bilabial, voiceless, plosive. Bilabial means place of articulation. Voiceless means the position of the action of the vocal cords, whether they flutter or not, vibrate or not. Plosive means the manner of production. So in that way, you can describe all the 6 sounds here. Means labeling, that's all. You are labeling. You are in the kitchen, you label. No? You label like this. What do you say? How do you label? You label like a salt. Salt with sugar. Some pots there will be salt and sugar mixed. Another pot salt, sugar and coffee powder mixed. Another pot salt, sugar, coffee powder, milk mixed. So you will write like that. 4 terms will be there. In this bottle, there is a bottle or a vessel like this. Then you will write there salt, sugar, coffee, milk. So that is there. That's one. So like that, you have got 4 terms here. So what will you do? First one we will say, let's describe them. P, B, T, D, K, G. Okay. So these are the sounds we are going to describe. They are consonant sounds. Alright. So we are going to describe these 6 sounds today. And the remaining will become very easy for you tomorrow onwards. Okay. So we will say first. We say P. P. That is, what is it? How will we begin? Bilabial. Bilabial. Then bilabial, oral, voiceless, plosive. B. Second B. Only difference is there is vibration of the vocal cords. B, B, P, B, P, B. So bilabial, same place of articulation, oral, voiced, plosive. K. That is alveolar, oral, voiceless, plosive. Now voiceless can be written plosive. Voiceless can be written. It is a short form. Voiceless VL, voiced VD. So you can say next one. G. Say alveolar, oral, voiceless, voiced, plosive. And G. And P. Oh, what is? Sorry. That is, here we missed. So, sorry. Maybe T. This is what this is T and D. T, D, yes. Alveolar. T. Say that? Yes. And then you have got, I was in a haste. Haste makes waste. Yes. So I made a waste here. Okay. So you will remember that. Then, and K is vela. That is softball is raised whistle. Softball is raised, then shut off the nasal passage, and the back of the tongue is raised towards the softball. Understand? Yeah. Then velar, oral, voiceless, plosive. And for today, G is velar, oral, voiced, plosive. Voiced means you can see K, voiceless. G, give, go. So that is, yeah. So these are the 6 sounds today we have described. You can write short note on, suppose you are asked to write a note on plosives, English plosives. What will you do? First you say, these are English plosives. Understand? You can describe by 4 term labels. First one is place of articulation. Second is whether the air stream passes through the nose or the mouth. Third is whether the vocal cords vibrate or not. If vibrate, voiced, VD. If if don't vibrate, VL or voiceless. And then the manner of production. How you hear the sound as a portion. See? So you say bilabial, oral, voiceless, plosive. If you write this much, you get 100 out of 100. That's enough now for the day. 100 out of 100. Okay. So till we meet again. So you get thorough with these names. That's why I brought this gentleman today also. Probably tomorrow also I will bring him because something more we have to learn about him. Understand? So this is oral sounds. These are half a dozen oral sounds. And how to produce them, you know. What kind of sound you hear? What happens to the vocal cords? What happens to the mouth passage of air? Understand? Which are the active articulators? Here, two. Which are the place of production? So if you say place of production, you can say like this. Bilabial is here. This is alveolar, and this is velar. We put a line like this now. This is alveolar. This is velar. And this is bilabial. Okay, fine. See you tomorrow with added energy, enthusiasm. You enjoy my classes, then of course you must tell your friends also. Let them also share our happiness and our enjoyment. Bye.